Yo, what's good? It's Diallo Paul here with another reaction video. It's Joe Rogan. He's talking about how 60% of men are single. I guess he's surprised because he's from a different generation. That's the norm nowadays. So we about to see what he's talking about from the Joe Rogan podcast. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow my other YouTube page, Everything NYC Podcast. We have a lot more content on there as well. So let's get into the video, see what he's talking about.
Right. It's really scary stuff because I read this statistic recently that said that there's somewhere in the neighborhood of 30+% of women are single, but it's in the neighborhood of 60% of men.
Really?
Yeah. See if you can find.
Really high.
I know.
In what age group?
Really high. It's 18 to 49 or something.
Oh,
like
wow.
that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's young men.
It's a shockingly
It
high.
doesn't make sense, like why there is such a disparity between the genders. That men are so much more single than women. Like that doesn't even jive.
Yeah, how does that
Like how most men are single, most young women are not.
Maybe the guys are just saying they're single, and all the girls are like, we're in a relationship.
It is just a research, right? So it's just a survey, I would imagine. 30% of U.S. adults are neither married, living with a partner, nor engaged in a committed relationship. Nearly half of all young adults are single. 34% of women and a whopping 63% of men. Like, wow. How does that work?
That means he said 18 to 49. That means baby boomers, Gen Z, millennials. That means everybody's single out here. Like, what's the problem? Dating that bad? I know the dating scene was a little sus. I didn't know it was that bad. It was just bugging. Like, 18 to 40, not 60%. That's insane. That's damn near every man.
But how does it work if there's roughly 50% women, 50% men? How could 34% of women be single and 63% of men be single? It says, not surprisingly, the decline of relationships matches a stride with the decline in sex. The share of sexually active Americans stands at a 30-year low. Around 30% of young men reported in 2019 that they had no sex in the past year, compared to about 20% of young women. Only half of single men are actively seeking relationships or even casual dates, according to Pew.
Sex no more, man.
That figure is declining.
No more families.
Like the women thought they were in a relationship, and the guys were like,
right. Yeah, that's what we could say. Yeah, that you could say that, or maybe the women aren't being honest. Maybe they've gone on a date with a guy and they decide that's their boyfriend. I don't know.
I think the more shocking thing is just
still a high number though.
More in general are single. Less people are having sex and are engaged in meaningful, long-term relationships.
Hookup culture.
I think that's, there's just an increasingly. I feel like we're becoming more atomized. Like you just kind of can get lost in your world, and you get these pseudo communities popping up. Like if I'm a Bored Ape Yacht Club member, I could call. I might say those guys are my brothers. But are they really? Like what are these new internet communities doing right? And what are they not really replacing in the real world? Because basically, that's what we've done. We've replaced a lot of physical things with online things, and sometimes that replacement works. Like I can kind of, but sometimes it doesn't. Like I can FaceTime with my mom, and it's like kind of the same, but it's not really.
It's a little annoying.
It's a little annoying, right? And they're getting better at it, but it's always kind of like this facsimile of the real thing. And so I think this replica AI is it's sort of this it's trying to treat loneliness in people. Yeah. Maybe you could that's the nice way of looking at it. But it's pretty dystopian, man.
It is dystopian, and one of the things I think accelerated it was the lockdowns, right? So for especially people that had a lot of anxiety, there was people that went a year plus without being in contact with other people, other than their immediate family members. And so then they seek more time online. They're online more. And at the same time, this AI-generated 3D image of a person is communicating with you. Just
that, and then the rise of like parasocial relationships. People watch.
Home.
Yeah. people watch so much of online people, they think they know you, and they don't. But they feel like you're their
Face-to-face
friend
interaction.
rather than them having like online relate. I was hanging out with a few friends, and they got approached by some people, and these guys like felt like they knew them. Like they're like, oh, we know you. Like I love all your stuff. What do you think about? They're asking about one of their friends. Like, what do you think about when this guy did that? And I'm thinking like, this guy doesn't know you. Like,
Right.
But it's this strange thing where that's our.
But yeah, no, they have a point, man. Like, that's a high number, 60%. But I know a lot of people are single nowadays compared to back in the days. Because first of all, nobody even takes relationships as serious as they used to, or families, and that's gonna affect people more in the future when they're a lot older and they looking around and they don't have nothing but a career that they retired from, no family, a car they bought as a retirement present to themselves, or a motorcycle or something, and nobody to talk to. People not thinking about the mental aspect, especially of having somebody to be with and go through life with. It's not just about, oh, do I like you or not? It's a little bit more than that. It's not just the emotional aspect, because life gets hard, man. And biologically, you're not supposed to just go through life dolo, all alone. Like, beds have 2 pillows, dining tables have 4 chairs, on the bus is built parallel, face to face, so we can communicate with each other, and seats are next to each other for a reason. It's like, you're not supposed to just go through life by yourself. And some men do actually want to date, but then now it comes down to women's preferences. That's a big thing nowadays. Like, how tall are you? Are you 5'7"? Are you 5'8"? If you make 99,000, oh, you don't make 6 figures, you don't make enough. So now that's what's getting factored in now. So there's men that probably do want to date, but they can't get the women that they want. Or hookup culture could be another thing, where women just sleeping around, or people just sleeping around, and nobody wants to be serious and get married and start a family and have a unit and then raise the kids, and the kids have kids, and then you become grandparents. Nobody's thinking like that now, because the culture and social media in general doesn't promote that, doesn't push that. But we all know families, like strong, tight-knit families, they're the ones that prosper in the future, and they make it farther in life. People don't understand we're better together than we are apart, but people will learn later than sooner, and they're going to learn the hard way. Well, that's my opinion on that. So, let me know what you think. Are you single? Do you want to be in a relationship? Like, what's your thoughts on it? Like, do you want to just stay in hookup culture? Are you even being able to participate? Like, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to follow my other page, Everything NYC Podcast. We have a lot of content on there. So, thank you for watching, man. Appreciate y'all, man. God bless, man.